Howdy, everybody. And that was really loud, so I'm going to try this again. Howdy, everybody, and welcome to another exciting episode of the Faab Five campaign here on the Random Rhapsody Network. I'm Matthew R. Dawson, your friendly neighborhood host and GM, and joining me around my virtual table tonight are Alyssa, Joe, Koines, and Kyle. Say hi, everyone.
Here we go again.
Indeed. Jeremy hopefully will be joining us a little bit later. Now, before we begin, we do have a few announcements to get through, starting with the first of our two sponsors for tonight's show, HeroForge. HeroForge offers fully customizable tabletop minis with dozens of fantasy species and thousands of parts to choose from. Their easy-to-use design tools let you build your perfect miniature online using a fully 3D in-depth character creator right in your web browser. You can build yours today at heroforge.com. Our second sponsor for the night's show is XSplit. XSplit is a high-quality virtual webcam background remover that works with your already existing webcam. You can use this program to protect your privacy while you work or play remotely by blurring, removing the background entirely, or even putting your favorite picture as the background instead. You can download the app today at xsplit.com, and if you use the coupon code RANDOM with a capital R, you can get 10% off of your purchase. You can find our referral link in the chat and show description. Last but not least, we are playing Curse Strahd this week on Wednesday, the 2nd. Is it the 2nd? I'm pretty sure it's the 2nd. Yeah, it's the 2nd at 6 p.m. Central Time. Now, you can keep up to date on our schedule and everything we're doing by following us on Facebook as Random Rhapsody TV and on Twitter as @random_Rhapsody. And that's going to do it for the announcements. So join us as we dive into the world of Loroupa and continue on with the adventures of the Faab Five. And we're back. So when we last left off, the Faab Five was in the middle of their assault on the Umber Spire in an effort to disrupt the Cult of the Dreamer's plans to unleash the Dreamer upon the world. Due to their capture of a zombified dragon, the team had lost the element of surprise that they had been hoping to use to their advantage, which led to them facing down a far more ready foe than they had anticipated. This led to the dragon getting quite worn down during their approach, not to mention Eloise being forced out of her giant eagle form, dropping a tiger form Liam down the cliff in the process. Over the course of their initial advance, the squad managed to take out several of the magically inclined cultists, as well as some of the soldiers. But the rest are advancing toward our heroes, as are the zombie husks that they employ. The dragons has descended down below the cliff line in an effort to keep it out of range out of those zombies, but this is also keeping Blood and Veil from seeing the fight. Liam is engaged with several fighters. Eloise is soaking up the poison bolts while flying in the sky, and a new foe has entered the field, a Death Knight, who has compelled Apollyon to face him in one-on-one combat. And so, Faab Five, there are also a couple of magic users who are still hiding up in that watchtower in the center of camp. The ringing alarm bell is still going off, signaling to the rest of the mountain that the cult and the mountain are under attack. There's no way to know what's happening around the rest of the Umber Spire. But your mission is still clear. Get inside the mountain, stop the ritual, or at least delay it until the main army arrives. But before we get into all of that, a question comes to each of your minds. And Eloise, you are the one who rolled first on the D100 list, and you got a nat 100, which always means something's going to happen. So, as the question of the day comes in your mind, you're kind of flying there in the middle of the air and have been dealing with a lot of the stuff that's been going on around you, but all of a sudden, you are filled with the very essence of nature. You feel this connection to all life around the continent of Loroupa and the planet Loroupa as a whole. You can sense in the center of that mountain, this ritual is going on, and it's coming to a head a lot sooner than anyone is expecting. You can feel the power pulsing through the mountain power of the dreaming tree itself. And that empowers you to the point of almost bursting with nature magic. You can sense that you have a few options right now of how to use this magic. You could, in theory, grow plants across the entire side of this mountain cliff, completely covering it with growth that will very literally bind your enemies in place. You also sense that you can harness this power of nature and control its wrath, controlling the very rocks around you and to be able to be used as a powerful weapon. You also feel in that moment your connection to the nature that is slightly perversively helping to keep Veil's dragon whole. But because of that connection and the fact that there is all that plant matter wounding around and filling the parts of this dragon that are otherwise vacant, you know that you can essentially heal the dragon and keep it fighting. So, Eloise, in this moment, as these ideas come sprouting in your head, what do you choose?
I just want to protect my friends. So the best way to do that is by hopefully restraining everyone else.
Your mic's off, Matt.
Thank you. So, Eloise, in this moment, this power surges through you. All of you are on the field right now fighting, and you just watch as plants explode out from this dry, barren, desolate desert mountain, covering the entire landscape in green. Veil and blood on your side of the mountain or the cliff there on the back of that dragon. You're kind of looking up, expecting zombies to come climbing towards you at any moment, and instead you just see plants shoot out from the ground. But as you see that, a question comes to each of your minds. And the question is, what is the most important thing to you? Health, wealth, or happiness? And Eloise, you're the one kind of in Super Saiyan mode right now. So, why don't you go first?
I think happiness is the most important because the other things come and go.
This is very true. Very good point. Blood, how about you?
I mean, I guess it would be too obvious if wealth came to my mind because I am the steely boy, but I don't know. I suppose happiness is just going to have to end up being I mean, I've had a lot of hardships in life, and so is my group. But I want to be able to find a place I fit. I don't want to have to fight anymore. I want to get to a point where that fighting constantly is in my back view. So hopefully that day comes soon.
That's very fair, though definitely not happening today. Apollyon, you're next.
Well, I'd have to say definitely health. Got to keep myself fit and in fighting shape at all times.
Oh, definitely. Without a doubt about that. I like it. Okay. Hey, Jeremy, welcome.
Hey.
You're actually in perfect time because we're currently doing the question of the week and it literally just came around to your window. So, Veil, what's more important to you? Health, wealth, or happiness?
Let's see. Considering happiness is not really a thing that Vale knows, and obviously until he met his friends, it's not really top on his priority list. Wealth, I can use the wealth to create, for spell components to create more spells to make myself more powerful. And health was the other one. I would say Vale could probably he's not really about his health, but he's got plans for the future that won't involve health. So I would say wealth would be Vale's main concern, if that was the question. So I already forgot it.
Yeah. Nope, that's perfect. Okay. Liam, you're next. Can't hear you.
Can you hear you, Peach?
Hello?
Yep, now I got you.
There he is.
All right. Well, I've seen lots of very wealthy people have very, very bad days. I mean, happiness is nice, but if I've got my health, I can have happiness, so I'd choose the health.
Fair enough. Okay. Well,
Also, who needs wealth when you got that book you just found in your bag? Remember?
oh yeah, that's true. That is
That's all
very
you need,
important.
right?
I mean,
Just look over at the cameras and I just see his face.
Hopefully that book brings you at least some happiness.
Maybe if we survive the battle, but since that would be the important thing right now, Liam's mind is not on some random book that just appeared in his bag. You're lucky he didn't throw it down in the sand right there for your insolence and it.
It would have found its way back into your bag.
I think we all know that's true. Okay. Well, Faab Five. So things just got a little weird. Everybody except for Veil and Blood, who are kind of flying too low to see this, would all just see Eloise standing there, staff in hand, flying in the air, like literally standing in the air because she's wearing boots of flying, or winged boots if you want to be pedantic. And suddenly she just glows with this pure, bright energy. The staff she's holding in her hand, the edges of it, there's already leaves growing off the thing, but it seems to sprout even more, and flowers open up along her staff, and she just screams out this loud, primal battle cry. And as she does, the ground everywhere on the top of this cliff, from the far edge to the very end of it, is just exploded with plant life that grow up out of the ground, wrapping around every single member of the cult, entangling them, ensnaring them, restraining them. Their arms are pulled backwards. Their backs are arched. Their legs are pulled together, and they're brought down to their knees. And this fury of nature just pours out of Eloise. And every single member of the cult right now that is on the ground is restrained.
Whoa.
Because
what just
she
happened?
Nice.
Yeah, she just rolled a nat 100 on the D100 question.
Oh, nice.
It's the fourth time we've pulled that shit off.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, it's funny, the circus has not rolled a 100 once. You guys have done it now 4 times.
Well,
And I make a request. Can I hear Eloise's battle cry?
Ooh.
Oh.
Eloise, can you give us a battle cry?
God, hold on. Let me move my mic away. Okay. Something like that. I don't know.
Hey, that works.
Liam's pants just got tighter.
Oh, yeah. Love it.
See a lot with that one eye of yours, don't you?
It's like a Mad Eye from Harry Potter. I can see through everything, through walls and stuff.
I'll allow it. Okay, well, we're now at the top of the turn order, and the entire top of this mountain, or at least this edge of it, one of the arms of the mountain, is now covered in plants, and everything is restrained except for Apollyon and Liam, who are both on the ground. But we're starting things off with Necthros Veil, who is on the back of his dragon, flying low below the cliff. So all you would see is like you're looking up at the edge of the cliff, and you just saw plants go whoosh upward.
You want to put us on the map?
Yes, I will put you on the map.
I'm signing in. Just honestly, to get to my basement, I'll tell you guys later.
Okay. I mean, if you
camera.
want to, you can let blood go. Give you a moment to get situated.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Okay. So we're gonna
I'm
go ahead
logging in now.
and skip Vale's turn just for this round. That way, he can get himself situated. Blood from a stone. You are on the back of the dragon as well.
My screen is all black.
Screen's all black. It should be.
Same.
What the hell?
Same.
Try moving your token a
mine's
little bit.
I
Mine's
can't. I don't know
loading.
where it is.
Oh.
Just
Why
move
is-
it. That's it.
Oh,
That's what I was looking for. I was
because
like,
I put you on the wrong map.
I was looking around. I was like, if I could see my token, I'd gladly do that.
Yeah. This
Yeah,
is right.
no, sorry. It was my fault. I put you on the wrong map.
So vines and stuff have kind of covered, like have shot out and they're kind of like dangling down off the edge of the cliff, or they.
I mean, they're like,
Like, even-
sticking upward a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
And I think we were 20 feet down. I think.
Let me double
would-
check. I can look at the dragon. It says you're 50 feet downward. So
Oh,
you're like
shit.
20. You're like 20 feet from the ground right now.
Yeah, I can't really do anything until the dragon goes up. So I'll just end up.
Oh, yeah.
trapping-
You know what? Yeah. Let me here. I should be there in a second. Sorry, I forgot. I'm like with you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's just say the dragon's gonna pop up, and I'm gonna let him dump blood off.
Yeah, that's
And
what we were
it's-
gonna do. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the plan.
Okay.
This thing's just being really slow right now.
Yeah. No worries. So, the plan was to have the dragon fly upward just enough to be on level with the cliff, so blood can try to jump off.
Yeah, now all those guys are restrained on the ground, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay. It's still loading the map of my character, but let me roll a d6 to see if his breath weapon recharged. If it will let me. I don't know if that worked. No, it did not. Okay. Can you guys see on the map? It's still all black for me.
Oh yeah, you rolled a 2.
No. I meant the map itself.
Can everybody else see the map?
I can see it.
Yeah.
You might have to wait until it fully loads and then move your token a little bit.
Okay.
Well,
And my token's on there.
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, blood would be kind of hopping off, kind of crawling in. And then how tall are these tents? Are they like kind of like, you just think like normal, like little army tents?
Yeah, they're like army tents, so they're about 6 foot tall at most.
Yeah, he's just gonna kind of sweep in, and he sees one here, and I guess he's. They're like pulled to the ground though, right?
Yeah, they are
Okay.
in essence restrained right now. Their speed 0. Attack rolls against them have advantage. The creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. They have disadvantages on dex saving throws.
Well, since they would be kind of like prone, my range shots are going to be at disadvantage against them.
No,
so it would
they're
just
not
be straight.
prone. They are not prone.
Oh, so
they are
so they're just
they're
kind of like
kneeling
standing.
and stretched backwards. Yeah,
All right, so they're like scarecrows, almost kind of like. All right.
a little bit. They're on their knees. They're
Well,
being restrained.
Well, then I will just like that. He's just gonna look. He's like, is it my birthday? What the? Did the tree up there have an orgasm? He's like, I am so excited. He's just gonna pick it. He was targeted red robes before, and I don't know if he looks like he's wearing red armor. But yeah, he's going for the one that looks the shiniest, and he's gonna target. Or is this the guy that's compelled dueled, or is it this one?
You'd be able to.
I would.
I
wouldn't know
you
that
wouldn't
anyway.
know. Yeah, you had no
he's
clue.
just gonna.
The Death Knight.
Yeah, he's gonna target Johnny Red right there. I didn't say sharpshooter, so we will just say I didn't have that on. So 21.
21 does hit.
Well, I guess it'd be a 23 since I got a +2 for the archery. So yeah, I'll take sharpshooter off for that since I did not call it. Come on, I clicked you. Oh, I didn't do my sneak attack. Hold on.
Yeah, you would get your sneak attack.
Yeah. So 20, 30,
Nice.
33, 39 for that shot.
39 points of damage. Nice. Whoa, there's a big O circle.
For the second one, I will go sharpshooter this time. And same guy. Why did it?
Wow.
It did the damage instead of the attack. Good
Yeah,
God!
that's-
I hate Roll20 so much.
Don't bite the hand that feeds you.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. They do updates and it's 28.
28's gonna hit.
Yeah, they're constantly doing their updates and it's constantly doing shit. So.
But we'll happily stop talking shit about Roll20 if they sponsor us at any time.
So
Gladly.
it was
That's great.
39 for the first one and 29 for the second.
That's enough to take this guy out. As you're jumping down and land there, the weird thing is, like, as you land on the cliff, the plants seem to spread for you and give you a place to land. And as you kind of move a little bit, it's almost as though they're letting you pass through them unmolested.
I never eat plants in the desert. I know how they mess with the mind, but I must have. Whew, he's just stepping gingerly forward. He's like, this is good. He's going to creep down. I'll do a quick stealth there inside the tent. But yeah, he's creeped out at this point just because of all the shit that's been going on. And now this is happening. Wow, that's really weird. 220s. That's interesting.
Nice.
But yeah, so he's just kind of set inside. I mean, hell, that guy.
So I'm just gonna let you know. I just looked at the map, and there is actually a clear door on the other side of it. On the side that you're at right now,
it's like okay,
it's like a just full canvas.
A wall.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's crouched down, kind of like tucked into the tent.
Yeah.
Lining up, looking for his next shots.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, check that. I have it set so there's a wall there, and there's literally a
I
wall.
was trying to move into it, and it's like it kept pushing me back. So yeah, you're good.
Yep. Okay, that's it for Blood's turn. Veil, are you set up and ready to go?
Yes. Okay. So the dragon is going to move 5. Wait, hold on.
Now it did have to fly up 50 feet to get right on the ledge, just upward. So
ledge right there. Okay.
Yeah.
So where am I? Where did I land? Like right here after 50 feet?
Yeah. If you would be right on the edge, right there.
Okay. So. Okay, 50.
You got like 30 feet of movement left.
Okay. So, I'll do 5. 10 to right here, and he's going to land with his frightful presence, multi-attack with frightful presence. The dragon can use its frightful presence, and then it makes 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Okay,
like
so if you go to frightful presence, it says each creature of the dragon's choice within 120 feet and aware of it must succeed a DC 16 wisdom saving throw or become frightened. So yeah, I mean, I don't know if you want to just roll.
Yeah, I'm kind of looking at it right now just to see who all is in effect, and it's literally everyone.
Okay, how many people are there total?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, it's like I counted 22.
Okay, do you want to just do like 3 rolls, and then we'll go from closest to medium to farthest, and then say like the first one.
I'm going to do it in groups. Actually, I'm going to do it in just groups of the critters. So it's going to be, since there's so many of these cultist husks, I'm going to do it them in a group of 2. You said wisdom saving throw?
Yeah, 16.
First group succeeded, second group failed. So the top group, the one that's up in this area, that half succeeded on it. The ones down here failed. I'll put some little markers on them. Let's call it that thing.
Matt, do we know why I have that screaming face thingy on it?
I legitimately don't remember. It's been 2 weeks since we've played.
I know.
And like, if I would have noticed it before we started, I would have gone back to the episode and looked. But I didn't, because I just saw it when we started setting up.
I know. Okay.
I mean, it can't be a concentration thing. I typically use a color for that.
Yeah.
I'm trying to remember if... Did you get... No, I don't... I'm kind of looking back to see if I can remember. Hold person... Yeah, I'm honestly not seeing anything in the list that would kind of make me think. Checking one more thing real quick. Well, you know, we're going to make this easy and say that whatever it was dissolved by the power of nature flowing through you.
Okay.
Because I just legitimately don't remember.
The power of nature.
Power of nature, baby. Okay, we got the soldiers.
Sorry.
That's a failure. We've got some cultist fanatics. That's a failure. We've got mage dude here.
Ooh, they running scared
That's a
now.
failure. There's this dude here. That's a failure. So, last dude. Death Knight cannot be frightened. He seems to be immune. Oh, and the Huskmaster has advantage on this. Let me roll a second time. Still a failure. Okay, good to know. So we got a lot of scared dudes running around right now, just kind of screaming, because there's a giant dragon over there.
And they're restrained.
They're screaming and trying to leave, but they can't.
But they can't because they are restrained. Yes, that is very, very true. So,
right.
Go ahead and make your attacks while I'm doing the last of this setup.
He's gonna bite this one right here, because it's a 10-foot range for the bite.
Fair enough.
Is it with advantage or no?
They are restrained, so yes, it is with advantage.
That is a 29.
That hits.
And then wait, what is that? And then do I click the attack button or click the?
You click the word bite.
Okay, so 14 piercing plus 2 acid.
And you said it was at this guy here?
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
And then the other 2, it's a 5-foot, so he's going to use. Hold on. Makes 3 attacks. 1 bite, and 2 with his claws. A 26 and a 29. I'm assuming they both hit.
Oh yeah, they do.
So 12 slashing and 17 slashing to this guy right next to the dragon.
That's 29 total. He looks severely wounded. Restrained as he is, held back and kneeling. You just hack at him with your 2 claws, ripping through a lot of his flesh. He's barely hanging on.
All right, and then Veil is going to raise his finger and elegantly point to Toll the Dead, the guy who was just who's barely hanging on.
Okay.
It's a DC 21.
Well, a 14 fails, so 18
So
more points
18.
of damage. More than enough to take this guy out. You
Excellent.
ring that gong and his head just explodes. And then he slumps down into the weeds and you see him no more.
Excellent. And that is my turn. Yeah.
Okay. The other knights... Oh, I forgot to do that last night. I need to do the other knights. Save throw. That was a success. So the one knight that's still alive is not frightened. Good to know. not like you can do much right now. Anywho, Eloise, it's your turn again. And,
the one knight who's not frightened, doesn't he get a turn?
yes, he does. I'm trying to... you're right, he does, and...
He attacks me. It's important.
Well, let's see here. Like, he is physically restrained, held back, kneeling. He can't exactly get at his weapon right now. What he is going to...
I didn't think they were that restrained. I didn't... No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's... the only thing he can actually do in this circumstance right now is try to get himself free using one of his attack actions. He's still holding his sword. It's still in his hand. He's going to attempt to attack and cut away at some of these restraints that's about him. I'm going to say that gives him enough, like he's able to free his arms enough to be able to try to attack you.
All right. At disadvantage still.
Mm-hmm. Still at disadvantage, but at least he can actually attack. But he rolled a nat 1, so after cutting him these vines free, he tries to grab that greatsword with both hands and swing at you, and you very easily just parry it out of the way.
Gotcha.
Now it's Eloise's turn, and the power of nature has finally begun to recede out of you. Your eyes kind of clear once again, and you just look out at all that you have created, and
I just want to say real quick, at the end of that guy's that knight's turn, the dragon's going to use one of its legendary actions to tail attack this guy right here.
Okay. Well, a 16 is going to hit.
It's going to be 15 bludgeoning damage.
15 bludgeoning damage. Now we finally come to Eloise. After only 3 attempts. I'm just fucking with y'all. Anyway, Eloise, the power of nature has subsided from you. You can see the plants restraining everybody. What do you do?
Well, we don't have to worry about subtlety anymore. So, I'm going to go ahead and cast a level 5... I'm going to call lightning at level 5.
Okay.
Nice.
Now, that call lightning can cover a pretty large radius, can't it?
60-foot radius. Yeah, sorry, I was the one who pulled out the circle earlier because I was curious as to what 60-foot radius looked like.
Yeah, so go ahead and pop it up again so we can see where exactly you're placing it.
Call lightning. Let's make it yellow. But hang on a second, let me zoom out a bit.
Yeah, I had to too.
Yeah, so did I, because I just want to see, like, if there's how far she can actually get it around everybody.
I can't move it, though, once I've placed it. It won't let me move it. There we go. Yeah. Yep. Just about there.
Okay. Yeah, that will encompass quite a large area of here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kind of move it down to the map so we can still see that's where it is. Because when you call the lightning, it's a much smaller cube, but it's within that. So let's just move that to that. There we go. And so now we can see where the storm is. So as the winds begin to blow, this gigantic storm cloud just forms out of nowhere, up in the air, swirling about all of your heads and creating this gigantic thunderstorm.
Mm-hmm.
I had a quick question about call lightning. Like, could it affect people in the building?
I can see someone through a window. Can I shoot lightning at that
Because
person?
it says a bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud at that point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make a dex save.
So here's the ruling. You could send a bolt of lightning down at the guy you can see through the window, and if there's anything around that area, it will hit. However, anything below that, because it is what did I say? A 70-foot structure in and of itself. So it would hit that area, but anything below it, it wouldn't affect.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
But yes, you can absolutely send a bolt of lightning through a window.
Cool.
Especially since
So how does that-
there's no glass. It's just a open hole in the side.
And they're all holding copper wires attached to each other, right?
Oh yeah, totally. Like they just had this held the whole time.
Here, guys, hold this. It will connect us.
Standing in
You gotta
buckets of water.
practice that climbing trip, yeah.
Somebody just let out all the water out of the bathtub.
The salt bath.
Oh no.
If only you filled the area with water instead of plants. But well.
Oh man.
Hey, the plants are helping my friends out, so that was the important part of that.
Exactly.
Now I get to zap people.
Well, you get to zap people because you still get to do that on your turn. So why don't you go ahead and show me which area you're zapping first?
You know what? For the first zap, yeah, I'm gonna send it to the guy I can see through the window.
Okay.
Or actually, you know what? I'm gonna move a little bit until... Yeah, now I can see the dead-looking one. Hang on. Yeah.
Go ahead and pull out the little square.
I'm gonna hit that guy that I can see through the window. The little square? Okay, hold on. Ooh. Let's make it a different color. Lightning. I don't know. Let's make it...
Black. Black
There isn't
lightning.
one.
There
isn't
white.
one.
No, what?
You know what? Let's make it green, because why not? Square.
Yeah, there you go.
5-foot square?
It is, let's see,
Be a
each
fifth.
point within, let's see, bolt of lightning flashes down from the cloud to a point. Each creature within 5 feet of that point must make
So
the
15-foot
dexterity
square.
save. Yeah.
Okay, 15-foot square. Whoop. I'm gonna place it there because I can see him. There. I don't think I hit anyone. I don't know. There might be someone in the building. But I don't think I hit.
Unfortunately, no. It's not enough to hit the other guy. It's just a little bit too far away. But you do send it at that mage that's been hanging out in the window right there. So he needs to make a dexterity saving throw. This is one of the few on the field that is not completely restrained by plants, because they're in the watchtower, so
Oh, that's true. They would automatically fail, wouldn't they? Either way,
they would have.
Spell save is 21.
I'm sure his 14 in dex is going to cover that, no problem. Nope, with an 18.
Yay. Okay.
So roll that damage.
Why you always stay away from the windows.
It's true.
Not bad.
I swear that lightning cloud
31.
came out of nowhere.
Dude. So, I mean, this mage didn't have a whole lot of hit points, and 31 is more than enough to take it out. So just tell us how that looks, Eloise.
No way!
Wow.
Heck yeah.
So, you know, like how in cartoons, whenever someone gets electrocuted, like it's almost like an X-ray, like you can see their skeleton shine through. Yeah, it's kind of like that, and he gets all like, almost like, burnt marshmallowy kind of. So he almost looks kind of like there are cracks, and it looks kind of like molten and stuff, and really gross.
Yeah.
And yeah, all of a sudden it smells smells like there's like a roast pork on there somewhere.
And you just hear this before he drops to the ground, dead. I like it. Okay. Next up is Jareth's turn, oddly enough.
All right. So, a couple things. The dragon is going to use another legendary action for the tail on that same guy. 28.
Okay. Yep.
I didn't mean to click that twice. So 16 bludgeoning.
That is enough to take him out.
Okay. And a quick side note. My grandfather's last words were, "Keep Jeremy away from the windows." So
Wow.
that's why I always gotta always stay away from the windows.
Why? Did you like really want to fly or something?
You know what it was? I was really young. It was bad. I was probably 5 years old or something when he passed, and I think we saw him in the hospital. He died of cancer. We saw him in the hospital, and I think he was in that state of mind where he was kind of like seeing things, and maybe he thought I was near the windows or something, and he didn't want me to fall out. And those were his last words.
Wow. That's
All right,
crazy.
well, Jeremy's not allowed near windows.
Nope.
Everybody.
And now we know why. Because you get electrocuted
Because of
by
lightning.
Eloise.
That's right. So Jareth is let's see. He's just gonna. It's really where he can go safely. And everything on the ground's restrained, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, so really
yeah.
giving the help action wouldn't do anything because everybody already has advantage.
All right. And this is a bad guy right here.
Mm-hmm.
And this is a good guy right here. That's Liam.
Yeah, that's Liam.
Okay. Those guys are all restrained. Okay. Jareth is gonna fly right around here, and with the last spell in his in the Ring of Spell Storing, he's going to drop Sickening Radiance.
Oh my god.
Let me just pull up this.
Evil fucking bird.
30-foot radius sphere. So let me pull up that.
Everybody remember your color of sphere.
Yeah.
Okay, so if the mage is dead, is that purple, the eldritch horror stuff,
Sphere,
is that still there?
it is still there.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's the one that did it.
Fuck.
Yeah.
There's like a weird undead mage.
Yeah.
Like a-
It's not letting me move it.
Okay, you need me to?
Yeah. Can you move it to the left a little and down? Just so it gets everyone except, like if it can touch this guy too, it'd be great. Perfect. That's where I want it. Just outside of Liam.
Yeah, looks like... Yeah, Liam is just outside that area. Okay.
Good call.
And then, Jarrett's going to fly away
Okay.
behind this. Okay.
Sounds good. Well, we're going to find out what happens with that here in a little bit. But before then, it's Liam's turn. What you got?
Alright, so I'm not 100% of the rules, but I don't want to give these guys the chance to make a reaction here, so I'm going to disengage to get a little distance out. Oh, let me switch back to the clicker. Yes, okay. And get out of there a little bit. Liam gets up there.
You look up and you can see right up Eloise's robes.
Right. Battle mode, not really paying attention to that. Just happy that Liam was able to get people into a nice little cluster to throw another fireball.
Oh, yeah.
Let's see if I remember how to do this. Or click and drag onto the...
Yes.
Okay. Alright, let's see how good we can overlap this. It looks like I can get just about... Yeah. Nice little cluster there.
There you go. I like it. Okay, so I gotta make a shit ton of... Well, wait a minute. I'm pretty sure... Yeah, hold on.
Fireball is
creatures have
dexterity saving throws?
creatures have
Yeah.
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yep.
So this should be
Yeah.
fun.
Not the hottest fireball, but yeah.
Dex saving throw at disadvantage. That's a failure. That's also a failure. This guy right here. I'm gonna give him 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe your DC is 15 on that, if I'm remembering correctly.
Let me pull it up real quick. It is 15, yes.
Okay.
There are 3 beads left.
So, so far only the knight himself has succeeded.
Okay. He'll be taking 12.
Oh, that, it didn't roll at disadvantage? That's weird. I'll roll it. 16 does save. The 14 does not. So, only 2 of them succeeded, everybody else failed. Your points of damage was 24.
Yes.
So let me do this real quick. Doing a lot of maths today.
See, I'll move 5, 10, 15,
That
20.
guy, one of the Huskers is dead.
Alright.
Yeah, you dealt 216 damage total.
Bananas. Who's the sickening radiance do? I want to read it.
Well, they had me on numbers, so I had to get them with something else. Can't just stab my way through life every scenario.
What's half?
Ooh, sickening radiance is rough.
Yeah, especially if they're in there for a few rounds.
This is a fun little Venn diagram we have built here, guys.
Right?
This right here, this is the suck zone.
That is the suck zone, and you all watch as that explosion of fire just whoosh over everyone. One of the zombies falls to the ground dead. The rest of them look quite hurt, but the rest of them are still up.
Well, they're gonna need to catch up to me, so that's 20 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20. What's up, Apollyon? 5, 10, 15, 20. We'll do 60 feet over to here. Whole new group of people. I see people to the right, and I'll back up to the dragon a little bit over here.
Now, I will point out that you've just walked literally into a tent. I know it's hard to see because of
Sorry.
the
I was
thing on the
wondering
map.
why I couldn't move it further back. I didn't mean to move into a tent. I was trying to
Yeah,
get...
if you want to change where you were from here, that's fine. But this is an entrance to a tent.
Right. trying. Okay.
You have to go around it.
Out. I'm trying to
That's-
pull out of
That's
the
inside
tent.
a tent.
I can't get it out of the tent now. Thank you.
I just moved you out of the tent.
Okay. Well, you moved me back in just to prove a point. All right.
No,
I'm over
I
here.
didn't do that.
Well, it didn't like me. I don't know what happened.
I don't
I'm
know.
over there.
That's okay. You're right over there near the dragon.
Back to the dragon. Back to something at least. Okay, a little better position. That is my turn.
Okay. Next up, we have the dude in the watchtower that just watched his companion get zapped. And he is fucking terrified of the dragon. And it's not going great for him right now. Let's see, what does he want to do? Yeah, honestly, I think because of the fact that he is afraid, I'm not sure if anyone would be able to see this. Eloise, can you see this guy right here? Currently?
I can.
You can, Vale?
I can see like
well-
the very edge of him.
So, Vale, you would not be able to see this because of perspective. You know, you're down, the thing is 70 foot up. So while on the map is two-dimensional, you can see him.
I think the Jareth might see him. That's why.
Is he a floor above me? So I can see him.
Oh yeah, he's
Well, you know what?
he's like
Okay.
quite a ways above you. Jareth might be able to see him.
No, he wouldn't be able to because this thing right here is just a black void, so he
Yes,
can't
you're
see
right.
through it.
So yeah, so you guys wouldn't be able to see it. Eloise wouldn't be able to see it. None of you would be able to see what happens next. But for the sake of narration, he dimension doors away.
Fucking coward!
Oh,
Hey, I would have done the same thing.
bad.
I mean, what else is he gonna do? He's already afraid of the dragon. He's seen half of his creations either taken away from him or destroyed. So yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and peace out, as they say in
Total
Canada.
coward.
Yeah,
I
like
was gonna say
they did that
Canada.
in Community. If you battle outside a wizard's tower arguing over who gets to kill him, he's gonna exit.
In Canada, it wouldn't be oot, it would be more of an oat.
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 Peace out. Okay, I like it. Anywho, that's it for that dude's turn. Next, we got, well, a bunch of people who are restrained. And they're kind of there. They have their little bolt thrower that they can shoot. They're going to attempt to. Yeah, they're not very smart either.
These guys in the burning
shoot each
fart
other.
zone. Smells like a burning fart in there.
Yeah, let's see. So, first off, we're going to get to the dude that's not in the Sickening Radiance. We'll do all those first, and then we'll resolve Sickening Radiance. So one is going to be taking a... let's see, yeah. This guy here is going to be taking a shot at Apollyon. This is at disadvantage.
Bring it.
A 10's going to miss.
He's inside a tent, Matt.
Apollyon
Apollo-
isn't.
No, but the guy who shot.
Oh,
was.
the guy is. That's right. He is, actually. I see that now. He would not have been able to make that shot, so we'll call it this guy instead. Next guy is this guy over here. He's going to take a shot at the giant fucking dragon.
What the giant dragon do?
14 is not going to hit. Neither is an 11. Neither is a 10. So those are the dudes who are outside the Sickening Radiance. This dude right here is in the tent, but still restrained. He's going to try to free himself. This is going to take a full round to do this, a full round action. So this is going to be a strength check, an athletics check specifically, but he doesn't have that. So let's see if he can do this. He cannot with a 5. That's fair. So next off, we got these dudes who are all in the Sickening Radiance. Is Sickening Radiance, what's the save?
Constitution 21.
Con 21. Okay, so this is going to be normal, not at disadvantage. Not that that really matters too terribly much right now. 15 fails, 6 fails, 13 fails. All of it fails. Go ahead and roll your damage.
All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage. It already rolled. Should I roll it again?
Yeah, just roll it again.
All right. What do I press?
That way I don't have to look.
It takes a talking dog to make a commercial.
I'm just gonna press Sickening Radiance again because.
Yeah,
It'll roll
just
anything.
cast it. Just click it on under attacks, and it should roll the damage.
26.
Perfect. 26 points of damage. Do me a favor and describe how these 3 zombies in this field just get eaten away by the Sickening Radiance.
All right. Have you ever put like a marshmallow peep in a microwave? So they expand like impossibly larger than their bodies. Like it doesn't even make sense. They're probably 6-7 times larger than their bodies, and then it gets to a point where they just poof and just like sludge and bile and pieces of skin just fly all over the place.
Like when
their
they
eyes
destroyed a
bulge out.
giant puff.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah, and those cultists that are kind of around them just get showered by that nastiness as well.
And then on top of all that, they all suffer one point of exhaustion.
Well, I mean, they're dead, so they. So yeah,
That was an exhausting death.
it was an exhausting death. He's just like, I'm so over this. I'm dead.
Just die already. Come on.
Okay.
So
That's
much
it
pain.
for the Huskers. Next, we've got all of the veterans.
Did he have like those floppy bangs that were like covering half his face?
Definitely.
There's so much angst.
So much angst.
He tosses his hair out of his face every once in a while.
James Ronan, the NPC from Magi Knights, just shows up because he has that haircut. Okay. Next up, we got the veterans, and they're stuck here, restrained as well. They have nobody near them. They had their swords out, so they can't exactly exchange them for their crossbows. They're going to have to use their full actions to try to get free from those vines as well.
Are they frightened?
Oh yeah, they're frightened.
Alright. So it's a disadvantage.
Yes, it is. An 8's gonna fail. An 8's gonna fail. A 10's gonna fail. None of them can get free from these vines.
Dude, your dragon plus the D100 is a battle changer.
Yeah, I was just gonna say this really turned the tides, and we needed it too. Yeah,
Gotta love the dice gods.
I was just gonna say the dice gods. That's awesome.
Okay. Well, Apollyon, you're next up, and like you're just standing amongst all these plants and stuff that have not touched you whatsoever. In fact, they kind of part to let you pass as you're moving by them. It's a little eerie and weird, but it is your turn, and you are compelled to go and fight this dude over here.
Oh, damn it, I should have restrained Apollyon, too.
Well, that's a fun party trick, Eloise. You should have restrained me too.
I didn't think of that.
That's a cool party trick, but I gotta kill this guy real quick. Yeah, Apollyon accepts the challenge. And he rushes up to greet this guy. And he will attack... wait, is he restrained too? The Death Knight's restrained?
Yeah, right now he is.
Okay, I'll attack with advantage. Or do I get advantage, or do they only have disadvantage?
You get advantage.
No, you get advantage.
Sick. I'm attacking him twice with my trident. 28.
That'll hit.
And I'm going to... I'm going to pump a Battlemaster maneuver into this, my menacing attack, to get that extra superiority die.
Okay.
I don't know why it adds it all together like that. That's weird, but... I rolled an 8, though. That's awesome. 14 plus 20... 34 damage!
34 points of damage.
And you must make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, it only gives you so many categories on one damage roll.
Well, he would have to make the saving throw if he wasn't immune to the frightened condition.
Oh, right. Whatever. I just wanted the extra damage.
Yeah, absolutely.
Attack again. $22.
22 does hit.
Alright, that's 23 damage.
23 more points of damage. 2 big hits into this guy who's literally restrained and staring at you with pure hate in his glowing red eyes.
Alright, and then I'm going to bonus action to use Future Sight to foresee any enemy moves and gain advantage on all saving throws until my next turn.
Like it.
Nice. That's cool.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's it for your turn. Next up, we have some fanatics, whom are currently in the Sickening Radiance, so they need to make those con saving throws as well.
You drop another... You want me to drop the spell again?
Yes,
For a new
please.
roll? 33.
Wow. Holy
Damn.
fuck.
Oh, shit!
That was...
Wham.
Ooh.
Okay, so here's something weird. Their con save is supposed to be a +4, but for some reason it only gave them a +1. And I have no idea why. That is bizarre. It doesn't matter. I rolled shit.
Yeah, it'd be a 6, 9, and a 7, but yeah, still,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah, I rolled... Let's see, what did I roll? I rolled a 2, a 5,
and a 3.
And a 3. God damn, that's just depressing. Yeah, so all of them failed miserably.
Yeah, that bounces out from you rolling all those 20s last week.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, the
Probably.
Sickening Radiance, out of the 4d10s, I rolled a 10, a 9, a 5, and a 9.
Nice.
They dead. They just dead.
The marshmallow peep thing in the microwave again.
Yep, 100%. They just explode, and you all see this. There's just explosion of guts and viscera everywhere.
Ew.
Is there any others?
Just this
Nope,
guy right here,
the
but
rest
that's
of
different.
Yeah,
That's just
he
a
is
different
not.
guy.
No, I was
It's
looking
turn.
for more cultists, but all the cultists
Oh.
looks like they're dead.
This guy down here, but he's outside of.
Yeah.
If he was smart, he'd turn tail.
He can't. He's restrained right now.
Oh yeah. He wants to so bad.
Okay, we're up to the Death Knight now, who is restrained. Which sucks for him. Let me try to figure out what he is able to do right now. This is a little weird, but I'm going to go with it because technically the only component is verbal. So, Apollyon, he looks towards you because he is still very much restrained, but like they can move just a tiny little bit, enough to like kind of try to pull themselves away. But instead, what they seem to do is pull themselves back a little bit, and you hear this chant coming from him as he casts a spell. Vale, I don't think you're close enough to interact with this.
So
Let's
the
double
dragon
check.
is 60 feet, but if he's on the middle of the dragon, yeah, it's 65. I already checked because I was gonna do it.
Yeah, fair enough. So unfortunately, you are not within range to do this. The spell is cast. What he's casting is Destructive Wave. So basically, his foot taps the ground, and
It's the kid.
a burst of energy ripples outward from him. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you, which is technically only Apollyon, I think. Well, Eloise is close,
Yeah, but I'm
you're
up in
also
the
high
air.
up.
Yeah.
You are, according to this, 40 feet in the air,
Mhm.
so you are well within range, or outside of the range. So it's just going to affect Apollyon. Apollyon, I need you to make a con saving throw, please.
I've never even heard of this spell. That's
Okie dokie.
spell description.
I know it's paladin.
25.
It won't let me show this description.
Yeah, here, I'll show it to you. Basically, they strike
It's
the
great.
ground, creating a burst of divine energy that ripples outward. Each creature you choose within 30 feet of you must make a con saving throw or take 5d6 thunder damage, as well as 5d6 radiant or necrotic.
Wow.
My choice, which is going to be necrotic, and be knocked prone. But good news is, what did you roll, Apollyon?
25.
25. And you have advantage on that because you're raging?
Because of future sight that I can only
Future sight.
use while I'm raging. But yes,
Gotcha. Gain advantage on all saving throws. Perfect. That's right. So, you do save, which means you're only going to be taking half of the damage, and you're not going to be knocked prone. So you take a total of 13 points of thunder damage and 11 points of necrotic damage.
still
That's
pretty
pretty
good.
cool if you have like a bunch of people around you, like
Yeah.
you're surrounded.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, it would be great for that. Unfortunately, it's the only thing he can really do since he is restrained. That was his action.
Apollyon's looking
Go ahead.
hurt. I just said Apollyon's looking hurt.
It could have been
Gotcha.
double that.
Mm-hmm. So that's
Hell
going to
yeah,
be
future
it.
sight.
At least you had that one.
Yeah, that's my 14th level ability with my class.
Very nice. Okay. Well, that's it for his turn. So we are starting things off again at the top of turn order. Let's go ahead and do one more round, and then we'll go on break. So, Veil, you're up first.
All right. The breath weapon did not recharge. The dragon is going to fly. Oops, that's me, not the dragon. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. That's beyond, but we'll go right here then. He's going to drop right here, and he's going to do his frightful presence, and then make 2 attacks.
Now, with the frightful presence, all the ones that have succeeded are immune to it, I believe.
Okay. Let's see. If a creature saving throw is successful, or the effect ends before the creature is immune to the dragon's frightful presence for the next 24 hours. I would not have done that then, had I known.
Yeah.
But I'm already here,
That's why I'm reminding you.
Yeah. Shit! Well then I guess he's just gonna make 3 attacks against this guy, and then get the heck out of there.
Yeah, that dude, so this guy here, you cannot see, technically, because he's inside of a tent.
Alright, what if I landed on the tent?
You'd probably smush him a little bit.
Yeah. He's gonna do that.
Okay. You're gonna end up right there.
Would you know
I'm gonna allow it.
that because you'd see the other guy and you'd be aiming towards him, wouldn't you?
That is a fair point. Would you know to stop down on a tent that you can't see through?
No, you're right. There was probably some rustling when he tried to do whatever, but I wouldn't have known that. Okay. So he's going to just do his multi-attack. It's not an advantage, correct?
No, it is an advantage because
they're restrained. Okay. So that's going to be a 25 for 24 piercing plus 8 damage. So 32 total.
32 total. He's looking severely hurt.
Alright, and then he's going to do a claw attack. That's going to be 13 slashing.
That will be more than enough to take that guy out.
Okay. And then, how much movement did he use? See it over here.
About 30.
Okay.
25.
He's just going.
25.
Alright. Would you allow him to just make a slash attack at the tent itself before he gets out of there?
I mean, I'm going to point out there is a guy literally right here.
I thought that was blood.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh no, that is blood. You're right. You're right.
Hey.
So,
but he's hidden. Would you know that? No, I'm just fucking with you.
That guy's hiding over there.
The dragon uses his blind sense to detect if there's someone there. Oh, actually, so would he know that this guy is in here with his blind sense?
Blind sense. That's
hold on. Is that what it is? Let me see. Yeah, blind sight 60 feet.
So then I would say that, yeah, you would actually know that he is there in the tent.
He sees everyone.
Okay. All right. Well then, I'm
Let
gonna
me read how that one works, but I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, is it constant, or do you have to activate blind sight?
A creature with blind sight can perceive its surroundings without relying on sight within a specific radius. Creatures without eyes and creatures with echolocation or heightened senses such as bats and true dragons have this. So I'm going to say yes. Since we now remember you do have blind sight, you would absolutely know that there is a dude hiding that's just restrained there on the other side of that tent.
Alright, I'm just gonna make a claw in there. Boy, that's a crit.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
29. Or 39, sorry.
So this dragon basically,
No,
after
29.
killing that first dude, just senses around and senses that in that tent there's somebody there. So he just raises up a paw and slashes, ripping through the tent completely and just cutting off this zombie's head.
Wow. It's only 29. I didn't mean to say 39, but...
It doesn't matter. It had 8 hit points left.
Okay.
It's
Excellent.
like, imagine if the Jurassic Park T-Rex had blind sight. Totally different movie.
Oh, jeez.
100%.
Well, he did bite that guy off the toilet. Alright,
That
and
guy,
then, he's the sleazy lawyer.
Yeah.
I know. I was just saying, Grant wouldn't have survived.
No! Must go faster. We must go faster. Alright. And then, Veil is just gonna... No, actually... Just measure real quick. Perfect. He's going to toll the dead would he toll the dead the Death Knight? Would Veil know if the Death Knight is immune to necrotic damage? Or is that something Jeremy would have to know?
Make an Arcana check.
22.
I would say that given the circumstance, your knowledge of things that are dead and that sort of thing, you recognize what he is. He is definitely a Death Knight, and you're fairly certain your Toll the Dead would have no effect on him.
Okay. Then I'm gonna toll the dead this guy up here. Oops. This thing. Or wait, yeah, I'll do that guy right here. He seems to be the closest to me.
Fair enough.
DC 21. Wisdom.
Yep. That is a 6. That's a failure.
22 points of necrotic.
Which guy did you hit again? This guy right here?
Yes.
Okay, so it's actually going to be 14 points of necrotic damage. He has not been hit yet,
Unhit.
but
Okay.
still. There we go.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Blood from a Stone, you're up next, and the field's definitely changed since you pushed yourself against the canvas of that tent.
Quite a few more dead bodies lying around. I guess, is it stormy clouds ahead? Like above us?
Stormy clouds are over you, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully those are going to affect him. So he'll just kind of peek out the side. And we're just going to go for that one right there. We'll shoot a couple of arrows at that gentleman. We'll go sharpshooter. We'll go the whole shebang. It's been working well so far.
Okay.
It's 29.
29 will hit. Who are you shooting at again? Shooting at this guy?
The one straight ahead of me. This one right here.
This guy.
Yeah.
Got it.
Just
Yes,
in the
that does
edge
hit.
of the storm. It didn't do the fucking... So 26, 29, 39, 47 for the first shot.
That's enough to take him out.
Oh, I guess would we be able to direct the second one at this guy then, since that one did kill him?
Yeah,
Or-
I'm fine with that.
Alright.
Yeah, that's why I always say I do one attack, and then if
I
it
don't,
kills
yeah, I
me,
mean,
move to the next one.
it's usually, these guys are having, they're like in the 50s or 60s. That's why I didn't. So then 20, 30 for that one.
Okay, so for which second guy?
That would be this one right here, because I can't
This
really
one right
see
there.
this guy because of the
Got it.
10.
And you said 27?
No, it's
30.
30 total.
30, thank you. 30 points of damage. He is still up,
Yeah.
but he is looking severely wounded.
And then he'll just kind of tuck back in, and I mean, just make it arbitrary, but we'll go again. Go for another 25.
Doesn't really matter
Yeah, I
in
know.
this current circumstance.
It's him. It's on autopilot for him.
But... Oh, absolutely. I agree with that.
I mean, he's gonna end up
Okay.
like stealthing into his bathroom at night and something like that. It's just he just does it.
Okay, next up we have the Cultist Knight, who is still, pretty much stuck where he is. He's going to be trying to rip himself free of all of those vines and whatnot. Oh, wait a minute, no. First he has to make his con save. Let me do that first. There we go. I rolled a 9. Yeah, that's definitely a failure. Roll your Sickening Radiance damage.
Hold on, sorry. Wait, 16.
16 points of damage. He is still alive, so he is going to take a point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So this is going to be him trying to rip free from the vines. It's already a disadvantage, so the exhaustion doesn't come into effect, but let's go ahead and roll this. That would be a 12, which is still not enough. He is fully restrained and unable to break free. Eloise, you're up next.
Okie dokie. 50-foot square. Okay. Do I want to put it there? Do I want to? Can I sort of put it like that?
Oh, yeah. Now you're talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll work.
Okay. That's-
They get to make this roll at disadvantage because it's a dex save.
It is. It is.
Death Knight failed with a 12.
Woo!
I don't think it actually matters whether or not these guys succeeded or not, but we're still going to try. 12 and 7, they all fail as well. Go ahead and roll that damage.
Collecting it. There it is. 5. Ooh. 30.
30 points of damage is going to kill these two veterans over here, that's for sure.
Solid 90 points of damage on the board.
Death Knight is still up. Do you have anything else to do for your turn, Eloise?
Well, to call new lightning, that's just a bonus action, right? At this point?
Uh-huh.
Oh,
I believe so.
awesome. Fuck yes.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Why do I think that's wrong?
Here you go. Blah, 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 blah. On each of your turns until the spell ends, you can use an action. No, it is an action.
Action.
Okay,
Oh.
so then,
So it
yeah,
is
that's
an
all I got, because druids have shit for bonus actions.
Staying where you are?
I am gonna move because I want to see if I can find that the other asshole that I was just barely glimpsing before. So
Yeah, absolutely.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay.
Wait a
Yeah,
second. Did
unfortunately.
you just?
Did I just what?
What?
No, I mean, never mind. You did call lightning for your action, and then said, "Oops, I can't do it for my bonus action."
No, because I thought it. Yeah, I thought I could do it. Call a new bolt of lightning as a bonus action.
Okay.
Turns out
I
not
got
so
you.
much.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay. So as you go flying over to your new location and look up towards that watchtower, you're not seeing any movement or anything from the narrow angles you have.
Nope. Not seeing nothing. That's okay. There's still time.
Absolutely. After that is Jareth's turn. What's Jareth doing?
Not a damn thing.
That's absolutely fair. Then let's immediately just jump over to Liam. What you got?
Alright, Liam's got to move to do some stuff real quick. So, 15 feet to over here. 20, 25, 30. 35, 40, 45 to here. And he'll take a couple slashes at this guy.
Okay.
Slash with this one first. 29 to hit.
That's definitely going to hit.
And add the frost to that weapon.
You want to hear something funny?
What's that?
It had exactly 22 hit points left.
Nice.
Tell us how that looks.
So this new form of the weapon that he hasn't made contact with anyone yet, as soon as he does, they ignite in flames, and then a little bit of frost cracks them into a couple different pieces, and they crumble down as the slash can just cleave straight through them.
Now, don't forget, you have advantage on these attacks because they're all restrained. It didn't matter in this circumstance because you killed them regardless.
Sure.
But
good point. Then another 10 feet of movement to get up to here. Grab that long sword. Different sword. I think. Where'd it go? There it is. Forgot to click advantage. 18 and 14 to that guy. 18.
18's going to hit.
Gotcha. Alright. Kirk. 11 slashing.
As you go running up at him, swinging that longsword of yours, you stab right through his chest and rip, sending him to the ground. He is dead as well.
I can see one more person, but I don't have enough movement, and if I bonus action, then I guess I'll stay right here. Yep, no bonus action.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, they're all out of range. No bonus action, we're good.
Got it. Okay.
At the end of his turn, I'm going to use the legendary action of the dragon, the wing attack, just to fly 40 feet towards Apollyon.
Okay.
Gotta go around that tent.
Legendary actions.
No, I'm gonna do it this way.
Like every legendary action should get a little theme riff.
Let's see. Do I have anything that would be funny? You know what? After the legendary action, I'm gonna do a sound effect that fits perfectly for me.
Okay.
Okay. After that, we have. Well, are there any husks?
Yeah,
left?
way down at the bottom.
Yeah, there's literally 3 of
behind the
them left.
second radius.
That's hilarious. Okay, so I'm gonna have this guy go running around 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 to right there. Let's show you them where this guy is on the map. He is going to take a shot at I'm gonna take a shot at Eloise because it's really freaking stupid.
Wait, was he restrained?
Oh wait a minute, yes, you're right. He is. Why am I'm tired. He's restrained.
It's alright.
It's been.
But
a
if he
bit,
had his
and there's a
dart
lot of
gun
stuff
out,
going on. A lot of moving
He still
parts.
can take the shot.
Yeah.
He can still take the shot.
Just at disadvantage.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It's a 10.
Yeah.
A 13 wouldn't have hit anyway.
Nope.
Next guy is also going to be taking a shot. That's this guy right up here. 13 also misses Eloise. Last one is this guy right here, taking his poison dart shot at Liam.
Mm-hmm.
19.
Nope.
Nope. 19 goes flying right by your head. I'm pretty sure all the veterans are dead next. Yes, they are.
All right, I'm gonna.
Oh no, there is one.
The husks.
Oh, you're gonna do something?
Yeah, he's gonna use his last legendary action to tail attack the Death Knight.
What's the range on tail attack?
15 feet.
Okay, yeah, he should be good.
Why did it just say tail attack?
Are you clicking on the legendary action?
Yeah, the one.
That's
Yeah.
why. Just click on the tail attack on the attack side.
Oh, the one that says tail. Gotcha. 30 to hit.
30 will hit the Death Knight.
15 bludgeoning.
15 points of bludgeoning damage.
I just know Apollyon's looking hurt, and yeah.
He is indeed looking hurt, but after that attack, so's the Death Knight.
Appreciate the help. I got it from here.
I know you do, buddy.
After that is actually Apollyon's turn.
Wreck him, Apollyon!
Nice. Oh yeah. I'm gonna attack and attempt to cut this guy's head off. On crit. Ooh. 29.
Oh, you know that hits.
What is that? 18. 24 damage.
24 points of damage. Pretty good. He is still up, but he is looking hurt.
Attack again.
There it
Oh,
is.
baby, it's a critical!
All the dice.
Heck yes.
Don't you have a
And I
thing
get the
called
brutal critical of an extra damage die, so extra 5.
16,
Nice.
20, 30.
Is that a class feature?
Yep, all barbarians.
41.
Barbarian, yeah.
41 points.
41
points of
damage. Apollyon, tell me how this looks.
Yes!
Nice. Yeah, I swipe the trident right across his chest. Big black blood and ichor spews out, and as he's reeling, I spin around and just lob his head right off, and it goes flying and lands about 10 feet away on the ground.
Nice. And with that, the Death Knight just crumples to the ground and is obscured, at least partially, by all of the weeds and vines that are all over the place.
Vines of
And I think
death.
that's going to be an excellent time to go on break.
Oh, I will use my bonus action though to a future sight
Oh.
again.
Oh, okay. Yeah, absolutely. You can do that.
But yeah, that's it.
Okay. Well, with that, we're going to go ahead and take our break. So we will be back in about 10 minutes, folks, to see what happens here at the conclusion of this battle and what more going forward. See you in a bit. Howdy, everybody. We are back, and when we last left off, the Faab Five had just decimated the this horde of cultists at this watchtower, thanks to a very well-timed dice gods effect via Eloise. As things stand right now, at the top of the turn order, there's literally 1, 2, 3, 4 of these dudes left. I'm just gonna go ahead and say that for the sake of brevity, it's not difficult for the group of you to finish off these last handful of cultists. Fortunately, since the moment they all had been restrained, the bell stopped. The bell ringing stopped. You can actually see that there is a bell right over here that had been ringing constantly by one of those zombies, but it's now restrained, so not much you can really do about it. But,
Sorry, where's the bell?
like I said, it's down here.
Thank you.
But with that, your group as a whole is very easily able to wipe out the last of those cultists and finish them off. One of them, you know, had I imagine one of you goes running up to the watchtower or flying up or whatever to look inside, and you would also be able to see that last remaining spell slinger is just straight up gone. So, Faab Five, what would you like to do?
Search the shit out of this place.
Oh yeah.
Loot.
So,
Take everything and then come back and take the nails. Take everything that's nailed down, that's not nailed down, and then we'll come back and take the nails.
so you can.
I want that Death Knight's head in my bag.
Yeah, absolutely. You can take the Death Knight's head. You lobbed it off. It's over there on the ground.
Nice.
Apart from that, go ahead, just give me a group investigation check. Now, spending time doing this, going around searching every body, is gonna take time.
Yeah.
How much time are you planning on spending doing this? Because you do know, like, they had been ringing that bell this entire time. The entire mountain is very much aware of your presence. And though you have destroyed one of these watchtowers, there's quite a few more out there.
How tall is the tower itself?
About 70 feet.
Yeah, well, I guess. He'll make kind of a check as he's going through, but he's going straight to the top of that tower. He'll check the bodies inside, but he wants to see, like, maybe what's coming for us. So.
Well, you can either be like, you can spend time looking at the bodies as you go up to there, then you can climb up to the top of it and start looking around if that's what you're wanting to do. I'm just saying, all these actions eat up time. So I'm just wanting to know specifically how long you're planning on spending here.
Let's not check everybody, but maybe like
The important ones.
Yeah.
All right. How about this?
Mage inside, and then the knights or whatever, and we'll leave it at that.
Yeah, I was thinking. I'll spend 10 minutes or 11 minutes to ritually cast Detect Magic, and I'm just going to fly low like a metal detector over this entire battlefield and see if anything pings.
Okay. So we're at least spending 10 minutes here to do so. So you have a little bit of time. While Veil is sitting down to ritually cast Detect Magic, what are the rest of you all doing? I know, Blood, you said you wanted to go climb to the top of that watchtower.
I would like to gather the folks that are injured or who have taken damage, including the dragon, and I'm gonna cast some healing.
Okay.
I know Apollyon said that he was hurting. I know the dragon's hurting. Yep. How's Liam doing?
Before you get to ask him, you see Liam with the same idea to check the top of the tower, but he runs straight up the side of it, just in a single burst because it's only 70 feet tall and that's his speed, so he goes straight up to the top floor.
And he can't get to the 71st.
Yeah, he's looking decent. Yeah, he's not like limping.
Veil's got 17 hit points.
Alright, cool. So Apollyon, the dragon, Veil, me.
Yeah, he was playing
it's
glass
cannon. It's almost as if that dragon was a gigantic target.
Yeah. I also like to live dangerously.
Les dangereux.
That's shitty healing.
Ooh.
Well, everybody gets 13.
Yay.
Okay.
You say shitty healing. You know how many potions it would take to equal that?
So can I add the 11 that goes over my max? Blood didn't take anything.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to hear about how your hit points are untouched.
The fucking dragon was taking all the shots that was coming for me.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, that healing can at least go to Veil and the dragon and Apollyon.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll take the healing.
What do we name the dragon?
I legitimately don't remember what
fucking hell.
I remember being clever, I think. But I don't remember what it was.
Maybe it's in our chat.
I think you have to listen to the video Yeah, you gotta listen, because I don't think we wrote it down. I think we just said it.
Probably.
Call it Xerxes.
Anyway. So, Liam, once you and Eloise get up to the top and with Blood coming along after that, you do see that there is only one individual left inside that watchtower. It's a guy that just has a small wand in his hand that has been electrocuted and is very much charred and singed. Other than that, there's nobody in the watchtower. You can find no sign of the other magic user that you had seen up here.
There's no large devices or anything notable like that?
No, not really. It's actually kind of bare and sparse. It's literally just like a big tower with a room on top of it that it is open to be able to see everywhere. But beyond that, there's no furniture or anything like that.
Very skeleton.
Kind of like the skeletons you all were fighting a little bit ago.
How apropos.
Apollyon, you are able to grab that guy's head and find it in the weeds. As for the rest of them, he is there. He has some things on him. He's wearing plate armor, and he has a black shield with a pretty nasty looking tree motif painted on it. It's all sick and twistly and kind of just skeletal looking on that. And it does have, the door motif with the eye in the center that's turned sideways, very clearly created to look like the cult's favorite idol. But this is a lot more death-like and skeletal looking. Other than that, he also has a long sword that he was fighting with. And he does have a little bit of spell components and things like that. Now, eventually, Veil is able to cast his Detect Magic spell and has the dragon do a very low sweep around this area. There is, other than the sword that I already had described, the wand that's there in the tower also pings as magical. And there is another object in one of the tents, this tent down here, that has something that pings as magical. And so you kind of get down and go over to look at it to see what it is, and you find a sending stone.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Just one.
Okay.
And we know how those work because we've got a set.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we'll just have to listen in. I'm gonna give it to Eloise.
Well, they're not gonna call him the same sending stone again.
Well, maybe they haven't used it yet today.
Are you going to try to find out?
Well, I'm not gonna make a message, but
Oh, jeepers. Now I have to try and keep track of which sending stone is which.
Okay, you know what? Yeah, then I won't give it to you. I'm gonna give it to Liam or Blood, who wants it. Who wants to be in control of the other walkie-talkie, the enemy's walkie-talkie?
Yeah, sure.
Walkie-talkies.
Sure, I'll take it.
Yeah.
Tell them we're coming for them.
All right, give it to Liam. And I'm gonna check out that wand.
You're casting Identify on it?
Let me see if I even have that right now. Let me double check. I think I do.
It is a ritual spell.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not sure if I have it. I had to. Yeah, I do have Identify. How long would it take me? Okay, 1 minute. So it's going to be 1 minute and 30 seconds or 2 minutes, however long ritual takes.
10.
The ritual takes 10 minutes.
10 minutes plus the casting time.
So 11.
Okay, so
10
11
minutes,
minutes.
and 6 seconds. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
11 minutes.
all right, so actually, then it would have taken 20 minutes to cast Detect Magic because it was a 10-minute. Let me double check that.
No, that's
No, the casting time is
duration.
one action.
casting time's only one action.
Yeah.
Oh, one action. Okay, I see what you mean. All
Yeah.
right, sorry.
Doing it as a ritual
Done,
just
done.
adds 10 minutes.
Yeah, so this is going to take 11 minutes to identify.
Yes.
So should we
What's the plan
take a
here?
short
'Cause-
rest?
Yeah, I mean, because I'm letting you guys, I'll let the group know that I'm pretty banged up. I could use some resources. How, Blood, did you see anything from on top of the tower? Like, do we have time to do? I don't know. I don't know how long we have, but it'd be nice to
I
get
mean, we can't see the other towers from where we are, can we?
Let me take a look here to try to.
We're just kind of aware of them in theory.
For the most part, yeah.
Well, I mean, we know where they are because we would have
Yes.
flown around when we were windwalking, like scoping the lay of the land.
Yeah, from a really high up point of view, sure. But
Yeah.
right now
on
we
the-
So,
can't see.
On the cult map, are we at the X that's like outside of the lines? Is that where?
you're not at that one. You're the one on the northwestern side.
So
Northwestern
outside-
side.
we're
the one that-
overlooking.
outside, or the one that's in the folds, like kind of parallel to the red and green one.
Parallel to the red and green one.
So we
Okay,
can look
I
down
see.
on the
Left-hand
army,
side.
maybe from our tower.
Yeah, you would be able to see a little bit from that position that you're at, and I am going to be getting into that here
Yeah.
in a moment. I was just kind of waiting for you guys to finish with the investigation stuff. Like, the rest of the things that the cultists had is mostly just basic weapons and
Yeah.
things like that. There's other stuff, but we're not taking too much time with that right now. Now, did you cast Identify on the wand?
Yeah.
Okay, so casting Identify on the wand reveals it to be a Wand of the War Mage.
Wand of the War Mage. That sounds intriguing. I'll have to delve into my memory, aka Google, to pull that up.
Yeah, Wand of the War Mage, what it does is it basically, if you're attuned to it, it gives you a +1
It's like
on
your
spell
book.
attack rolls.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it also allows you to ignore half cover when making a spell attack roll. Which
There's
is kinda nice.
apparently 3 of them?
Yeah, they're +1, +2, +3.
If this one,
Oh, gotcha.
Correct.
You've
so
got
what,
a
what number
book.
is this?
I think you've got a +2,
this is a
don't
1.
you?
Ah. Okay. Yeah, I don't think
depends
it's
on what you want to attune to. And if you're done with the ring,
this is just for attack rolls. It's not for like DC saves, right?
I mean, the ring's not attunement, is it? Your spell storing?
Yeah, it is.
It is.
Yeah, but the owl
Bird
has
from
that.
Hell has it.
Right, but it
The
still
bird from
takes
hell.
up one of your slots.
No,
No.
it's
No?
no. I have the what the hell do I have? Ring of Protection, Staff of Power, and what
That book,
else am I
right?
attuned to? No,
It's the book of. Oh, okay.
the
And the Ring of
Arcane
Spell Storing.
Grimoire.
Yeah, you got like a +2 on that, I think.
Yeah, but that's not attunement.
Oh,
I don't believe.
I would have
I
thought
think it
that.
is.
I'll have to double check.
Anyway, it's an option. Decisions. We'll figure out. Weigh your options. See what you want to keep.
I guess what my question is are we able to take a long rest here or no?
I mean, I feel like
I feel like once we
I
get
feel like you could figure that one out.
an
on
idea
your
Well, I
of
mean,
what
I
Matt
honestly,
has
'cause I-
in store for us, we'll have a much better idea of the answer being no.
I just know that I know that we're a couple days away from whatever we had to do, so I didn't know.
Well,
when.
you thought you were a couple days away until
We overheard them. Yeah.
Yeah, you overheard them
All right.
talking about how you didn't have nearly as much time, and then Eloise, being infused with nature, was attuned to the tree and realized that it's happening right now.
So we're not getting any rest at all till then.
We could do a short rest.
No, okay. Okay, just resource management needs to be of utmost concern right now.
So now, Bloods, you've been on top of the watchtower and you had literally climbed up to the very top of it to go looking around with that increased distance of vision that you have thanks to your bow.
Mm.
So go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage based on the fact that how high you are.
It is a 24.
24. So here's the deal. You can see the army in the distance, or at least the tents of them here at the very top of the map that's circled in pink. That's the army camp. And you can see there is a massive surge of movement going on right now. Like, the entire camp is aglow with torchlight. You can see quite a few spots of that. You can see like miniature ants of people running all over the place, making preparations, because like I said, the alarm has been going off for quite some time now, like a good 10 minutes or more at the very least. You glance behind to the southwest, looking towards that second watchtower, the one that's between the two arms at the actual desert level. And they are actually milling about as well. And there is more gong alarms starting to come from that spot as well. Ooh. They definitely saw what was going on. They saw a lot of explosions. They're now alerting the other side of the mountain as well at this point. You can also see very vaguely the the walls in that central arm area where the
blue, like the gate. The blue walls?
The gates, the blue area. You can see that a little bit, and there is some movement going on there as well. It's really hard to make everything out, being that you're on the side of a mountain and all. But you can definitely tell they're all well aware that the mountain is under attack.
Leo, are we gonna have time for a short rest or no?
Just blood, riding on that 24. You estimate that they're probably going to be heading in your direction fairly soon. You have maybe 30-ish, 40-ish minutes at most before they're nearing range of arrows at y'all.
I say we hop on the dragon and go find a cave. We can't have we can't fight the whole army.
Are we going to be able to find a cave on this mountain? I would say not.
Why not? Most mountains have caves. Caves are natural formations. We can't stand here and chat about it. We can't stay here.
The entire mountain is going to be looking for us.
Right.
And they might have people in those caves.
I'd rather take on a cave full of people than a full army coming from both directions.
You know what?
Yeah, I agree with that.
I guess did we come down? Blood would probably look at Vaz like, I know you like your pet. I almost think we need to make a crazy ass push to get inside the mountain. Because I don't think we're going to be able to find a peaceful spot on the mountain to sleep. That entire camp is roused. The gate, there's people moving there, and that other tower seems to be going. They're going to be on us inside of 30 minutes.
So what are you suggesting?
I'd almost say if we could kind of get in on the dragon towards that gate, have the dragon make a suicide attack on the gate to get us in, and we get inside the mountain as quickly as possible.
Well, why don't we wait for everyone to come here, and then we make our move for the gate while it's less defended. We'll all hop on the dragon. We'll go really high.
The armies, that one out front is what I'm worried about. But, that's definitely, a little bit more time. Hopefully they will come
think
towards
about
us.
They're watching us, right? They're watching us right now from every direction, and the biggest thing that there is that dragon. So they're going to be watching where it goes. I understand that. We're not hiding for very long. But we have done our job and created a distraction. Now we need to infiltrate into the center somehow, but we can't do that if our team's half dead.
We're not going to get enough time to sleep. I think the fact that Eloise, does she understood that she was connected to the tree? She understood she was connected to the tree, right? When she did her... You're muted, Matt.
I would say that, there is a little bit of that awareness that she was connected to the tree in that moment. Whether or not it was the spirit of the tree or a physicality of it, she can't quite be certain of it, but she was definitely aware of the fact that the
Either
ritual
way,
right
that's
now,
bad news. That we know if the tree is even there in some kind of metaphysical sense means this ritual is going on as we speak, as we're sitting here talking.
Right. So we fly the dragon around to the other side of the mountain, right? They're looking at this side of the mountain. We fly to the other side. Gives us time to sit down and take a rest. We need to lick our wounds even if you didn't take any damage.
That's not the fucking point. You don't understand that if they see us fly away, then they're just going to go back and guard the gate. There are thousands of them out there, and there are just 5 of us.
So what do you want
We need to try and get in the mountain.
I have a suggestion.
Look, you're the only one at full strength. We can't make a push if we don't take a short rest.
To Liam's point, what if we cast Pass Without a Trace on ourselves, and then we're at the top of a mountain. We fly down so they don't see us. We'll go on the other side of the other direction to where they're coming from. Stand on that side of the tower. It's a 70-foot tower. They can't see on the other side of it. We'll go in a straight line, go down. We'll have Pass Without a Trace up. Go somewhere, find a spot to lick our wounds, and then do a straight-up vertical flight to above the cloud line. We'll go all the way down to where the gate is. Dive bomb. Dragon drops us off. Pow, 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 we're in. And I'll tell the dragon to meet us somewhere else at another time.
Guys,
Yes.
I do have the ability to shape stone. So whether we break in and then I block off the entrance, or I create us a little cave cavern situation, or try to, make a new opening into the mountain.
Well, it just depends on how big and thick this mountain is. I have a feeling it's probably rather large and rather thick. I mean,
I will jump in and interject. It is a gigantic fucking mountain.
Yeah.
This is the Lonely Mountain, but probably 3 times as tall. Now, you would all know just from the fact of how tall it is that if you were to land on the peak, this is something that very few people ever have tried to do, because the atmosphere is so thin up there, you can't breathe. You could definitely do lower. I just remember I heard you say something about landing on the top of the spire, and that would you would know you can't do that and survive long term.
The fact that she was connected to the tree means the ritual is going on right now. They don't have... the conclave is not going to get here. I mean, I know you want to rest. I get that. I got still a shitload of potions I could throw at you. I don't think we have the time. If she was connected to the tree in any meaningful sense, it's go time.
It felt like they had already...
I think if it was footage, I think we would know. If a fucking god stepped through this goddamn mountain, I think we'd understand that. So I think it's going on right now. It's not finished, otherwise I think we'd all be dead already.
Apollyons are ready to fight to the death. Let's go!
Alright, so Apollyon and Blood are both on the side of going straight to the
And
the
Eloise.
And Eloise.
Anybody comes up, put them in front of my trident. I'll run them down.
I mean,
Alright, I'm gonna need some potions. I've got 30 hit points. 30 hit points exactly. The dragon's gonna need something if he's gonna bring us there, because he's gonna be the main target. I'm assuming.
when he was
Unless we pass without a trace.
when Blood was up on the top of the tower, looking down, like, what's the terrain looking like getting towards the gates? If we were to try and...
pretty much what you'd expect to be in a mountain in the middle of the desert. Mostly barren rock, no vegetation whatsoever. Judging on the arms and things like that, it's like ridges and there's valleys.
So I mean,
and
so
that
it's
sort of thing
it's
as
like
well.
an like you're thinking like a mountain. So it's not like I guess in Arizona, like this. What do they call them? Like the steep mountain. It's not like
the
sheer
steps.
going down. It's like there's would there be like
so-
handholds and stuff like that, or kind of paths to traverse?
Kinda, yeah. There are, especially at the lower elevations. The higher up you get, the more it just turns
it's
sheer rock, because your group already knows this fact that this was once the literal dreaming tree, and what the mountain itself is nothing more than an ancient petrified remain of it. So the trunk itself, the main part of the trunk, is just sheer rock, and textured a little bit the way a tree would be natural, but also with eons and eons of erosion taking into effect. But it is fairly sheer the higher up you get. Now, where the elevation you are, much more easy to manage. And if you look at the map,
we're
you can
down
see,
kind of low.
yeah.
That's why we chose this one, because it was not super high up. I mean,
exactly.
Blood will look at you and goes, I could get down there and get towards the gate on my own. You guys rest up. I will cause a distraction, so you will know where I'm going to be. If you need to rest, I don't need you getting in.
What was the suggestion?
We say
We're not going to split the party if that's what you're talking about.
I can get down there and get inside, or at least get close to get eyes on, without anybody seeing me.
You just said there's thousands of people, though. I'm
They're
sure
out
some
in
of them
front.
have some sort of... Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't think we should split the party.
In the middle of the night, none of you people can see me.
Right.
I have a
Blood.
feeling
The
most of
dragon
them are
can-
going to be the same
The dragon
way.
can.
Yeah, well, he's a fucking dragon, isn't he?
So, just out of curiosity, we have very little time, and you think this situation is very serious. Should I read your book now?
You know what? I hadn't thought about that, but this could be your last night on this realm. You should be thumbing through that book as fast as you can. I mean, I know there were some pictures. I saw that. Were there pop-outs? Were there diagrams? I mean, I'd say Apollyon could help you understand it, but God knows you don't want that kind of help. Yeah, you know what? Why don't you, Miss Eloise, why don't you go over there, read your book for a little bit, and I can go scout.
Well, do you think
How about
scouting
we
is the
all
best
go
You know
in
option?
what?
together.
You're only gonna. What
And
do you think?
can be the spearhead, because you're so damn confident that no one can see you.
Like, what do you think, Apollyon? They need 2-3 minutes.
Who knows? Who
Um,
knows?
Listen, I get
So-
your reticence. I do.
I've
if
been
you-
outvoted. I understand that, and I'm all for attacking right now, this very second. So, what's our mode of transportation to get there?
I'm assuming the dragon.
I'd almost say
If you
let's
fly,
get him to attack the gate, draw attention away from it, and we come down in on foot. We got
how
some
long would that
climbing
take
gear.
us?
I mean, I guess we could have him drop us off closer and then go for the gate. I gotta say, I mean, he may not survive. Are you okay with that?
No.
I mean, if we kill another
Well,
dragon and bring him back, would that make up for it?
I'm gonna need one healing potion if you're handing them out.
Yeah. Let me look. There's a bunch still.
You
Yeah,
guys
I'll
got a
def-
shitload
I'll
of
definitely
healing
take-
Yeah,
potions.
I've still got 3
Potions, yeah.
moderates, and I gave him. I've got 12 lesser. I didn't update this, so 3 moderate and 12 lesser.
I just
Alright.
need something.
I'm a little over halfway, so give me a couple lesser then.
I'm at 30 out of 74.
Give you 2 moderate and 3 lesser then.
Yeah, I'll take some also. I'm about a third of my total hit points.
Son of a whore.
Wait,
I've got-
my inventory sheet says I have 2 moderate healing potions. 3d4
Oh,
plus 3.
I guess you didn't take them then. I know you took a bunch of the little ones I had before.
The lesser
Yeah, whatever.
No,
whatever you gave me, I rolled
we
for
had
'em.
like
I
a
never put them on my
grader
character.
too.
I've got
Whatever you
I've
gave
got a
me,
greater.
I never.
I took those already.
Okay, we got a lot of people talking at once. Veil, what were you saying?
The potions that Blood gave me, I just rolled for them. However many I took, I rolled the health for them. I never put them on my character sheet. So it looks like on my character sheet, just towards the bottom, the third one up, I have 2 moderate healing potions.
And that's probably what you have in your inventory.
And then I have 1 minor healing potion way up at the top. So let me click off that.
Damn.
If I click on
I
it,
haven't
does it
given
do
you
anything?
guys minor healing potions for like half of this campaign.
I've been hanging.
It's way at the
You've
top.
been hanging on to those.
Okay, so listen, that minor healing potion I got before you gave me the Wand of Magic Missiles, which was the first magic item I ever got.
It's like
Yeah,
a
you've been
1d2
holding on
plus
to
2
that
or
for
something like
so
that,
long.
right? Yeah.
I
A minor is 1d4 plus 1.
Oh, yeah.
I pulled this this potion out of my pouch and I blow the dust off of it. I check the expiration date on it to see if it's still good. The sell-by date.
Yeah, it's a little dusty. There's like a half a piece of chewing gum stuck to the bottom of it. There's lint everywhere, but it still works. It's a healing potion.
I've got a greater if anyone needs it. I've got a greater, a moderate,
I would take a
one
greater.
moderate, and 1 lesser. Okay.
And how many are moderates?
I've got another 10.
No, I'm saying.
No.
How many,
3d4
guys?
plus 3.
Okay.
That's
I'm going
what
to take both my moderates.
And greater's 4d4 plus 4?
Yes.
Okay. Eloise, you want to give me that one?
Blood's
Okay.
gonna pull out a very
Ooh,
special
11.
bottle, his last bottle of high quality whiskey, and he's just gonna pop the top, and he's just gonna look at Liam. He's gonna take a big old swig of it, and he's just
Jeez.
gonna hand him the bottle. He's
Liam in tiger form kind of splashes a little bit, like kind of that cat tongue slurping thing, gets all over the
Dude.
place.
You've got a regular mouth. I know you're pretending to be a cat, but yeah. Yo, are you gonna do this too? And he's just gonna start licking his paw. He goes, "We don't do that. We're not actual." He's just gonna sit there and lick his hip back of his hand. It's like you could give
Liam just sticks his tongue out at him, and Tiger, that big old black tongue, as opposed to what is he, like a tabby cat tongue? He's got that little pink little thing that maybe scratches a little bit, and so you're
It's
probably...
a regular fucking tongue. We're not actual cats. He's an
There's no way.
anthropomorphic person.
There's no way that you have a regular tongue. You're
it's-
covered in fur, years of
I
evolution.
don't give myself a cat bath. He's looking at you as cat. I don't lick myself to bathe myself. That's not.
And then
We got past that thousands of years ago.
Vale, just nodding and listening to Blood talk. Vale slowly reaches his hand into his component pouch and pulls out a little catnip. And just to see if there's any reaction, he rubs it really briskly in between his fingers to make a fine powder and blows it towards Blood to see his reaction. And
What? Is that weed? I mean,
can I do a persuasion?
I'll allow it.
I guess would it be insight on my part? God.
Yeah, insight on your part.
28.
Nice.
Yeah, I mean, it smells good, buddy, but that ain't gonna do nothing to me.
Matt, what does it do to him?
Hey, you can't just take away my agency like that.
Oh, can't we though?
Hey, you know what?
I'm
It's like a
using
pretty
Koines.
flower. Yeah, I like the smell of that stuff, but guess what? I ain't gonna rub myself up on you and purr.
My
Make a
persuasion
wisdom
was
saving
28.
throw.
Yeah, there you go.
Make a wisdom saving throw, Blood.
Oh boy.
5.
I'd like to say the 22, since you guys are fucking calling into his cat culture.
No, but there's for just half a moment, those of you who are close to Blood could have sworn that when Veil blew that catnip dust in his face, you could have sworn for half a second you thought you heard a purr.
He's got some strong willpower, that one.
Hey, yeah, we're no longer my people got past that. Like, I don't know,
your old
thousands
primitive
of years
brain.
ago.
Your primitive brain felt it.
I'm gonna kill your dragon.
I'm
not gonna even think about it. I'm not gonna
Bill
even think
shields
about
him
it.
with his hand, with his skinny arms. He like spreads them wide and stands in front of the dragon, like he's like standing in front of a building, like he's protecting a building.
And as you're all standing there in this, essentially a vacant,
Like a bunch
empty
of
camp,
assholes?
now that you've murdered everybody,
We're just
we
standing here like a
pan
bunch of
outward.
assholes. Yeah.
Yeah, as you're standing there like a bunch of assholes arguing while drinking potion after potion, just the camera pans outward to see that over the mountain, where to the north a contingent force is making their way south around the outer edge of the wall toward, or arm of the mountain towards your group, while at the same time from the south another contingent of forces from the other watchtower is making their way north towards you. You have about 15 or so minutes to drink up as many potions as you can and ready yourself, and then I guess we're going to find out what happens next time on the Faab Five.
Is there anything the dragon can do to lick its wounds right now, or does he have any? I don't know how
Do
dragons work.
potions work on the dragon?
We've established that Eloise's magic can heal the dragon because
Would-
of her connection with nature.
Would like a potion of diminution work on the dragon?
I mean, it would make him small. That's what diminution does. He's undead, but I guess technically,
Wait,
I don't know. That's a
if
really weird meta question.
If I
Can
blasted
a
him with Toll
zombie-
the Dead, would necrotic damage heal him?
No.
Coming from a
That
necromancer,
doesn't
though.
quite work. Still, yeah, no.
Just saying, if we could sneak in like a buffalo-sized dragon, we could maybe get into the fucking door.
Dude, you gotta give up on the sneaking in aspect.
Hey,
I know it's your
He wouldn't
bread
be
and butter.
he wouldn't be a giant creature. He'd be much smaller. Just saying, we could.
Well, we'll find out. You got a week to think about this, but you definitely don't have time for any sort of rest whatsoever. You got a lot of people coming after you, but you also have a giant mobile platform that can move around quite fast.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah,
the
to the
goal's
east.
still clear.
And flank them.
The goal's to the east, or the goal's not to the east. The goal is to the north, which is that tunnel leading into the mountain.
Yeah.
And you're running out of time, but we'll see what happens with that next week. So, thank you to everyone who watched this evening. We very much appreciate you tuning in and hanging out with us. Come back next Monday at 7 p.m. Central Time to find out what it is the Faab Five decide to do to get themselves into the mountain. It's going to be chaotic, it's going to be crazy, it's going to be a lot of fun. Can't wait. So, On behalf of everyone here in the Fab Five and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, God, I fucked that one up. Let me try that one more time. So on behalf of everyone in the Fab Five and everyone in the Random Rhapsody crew, I would just like to say thank you, folks. It's been a delight. So long. Good luck. And until next time, keep it fabulous, baby. Good night.
Peace.
Oh, I'm the only one saying goodnight?
Yeah, I thought
I
he
didn't hear
wanted
you
to
say
have that.
goodnight, actually.
Yeah, I thought he wanted to have that. Keep it fabulous.
I thought we were going for good last words for Matt, and then just like professionalism.
Yeah.
No, you can still say goodnight. Say goodnight to everybody.
Oh, we're still on the
good night.
air.
Oh, we're still on, huh?
Yeah, you're still on.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Good night.